Michelle Obama clapping back at Trump's comments he made about them.
I feel like I should bring up, I know you and your husband were friends with Rob and Michelle Reiner, and I'm very sorry for your loss.
My God.
How long have you known the Reiners?
We've known them for many, many years, and we were supposed to be seeing them that night, last night. And let me just say this, unlike some people, Rob and Michelle Reiner are some of the most decent, courageous people you ever...
Sunday night, she had plans with Rob and Michelle Reiner for a dinner party or whatever. People are rightly questioning this, getting millions of views. She has to be making this up because I refuse to believe a normal person would be on a late night talk show the day after their dinner guests were brutally murdered. As you can see, she's literally like it almost feels like, of course, like if we're believing this is what happened, she definitely was crying and all sad at her house, and then she went on the talk show to just talk about it. But it's just the way she's like, yeah, it just happened. I mean, there was nothing wrong with them. They weren't crazy like Trump was saying. They were perfectly okay. And it's sad that they were brutally murdered yesterday. And she was literally about to go have dinner with it. Like, I don't know, dude. Something weird's going on. It's the fact that she literally made this entire interview talking about that. And of course, they plan to have guests months in advance. So, like, they must have had to change everything because of this. I don't know. What do y'all think?
Let's talk about the latest in the Rob Reiner.
When you take a look at these, Michelle Obama wants you to know how relevant she is still. After all she crowned herself the forever First Lady, she was supposed to have a dinner with a very famous man and his wife that very night. But unfortunately, the plan didn't work out. Way to make it all about herself. You can clearly see how these people will always take it. Michelle Obama, to me, was not to say this. It looks a little bit controversial. Now, the attention is being driven to them.
Let's talk about the latest in the Rob Reiner. This time yesterday, bail had been set at $4 million, and we criticized that on this show, saying that's not going to do it. And sure enough, bail was revoked. There is no bail set for him. He needs to remain in custody, where now they are reporting, TMZ, that he is on suicide watch and in an administrative segregation, they call it, at Twin Towers Correctional Facility in L.A. The night before his parents, Saturday night, this past, Nick got into a very loud argument with his father at Conan O'Brien's Christmas party. The shouting match was loud enough that many others could hear it, that Rob and his wife, Nick's mother, Michelle, then left the party. We do not know if Nick left with them, reports TMZ. A source at the party told us Nick looked out of place at the party, mostly keeping to himself. And there was more on that in today's reporting. Then this just broke. Hold on before I move on to this. So there's so much to tell you. Stand by. Let's see. Fox News Digital reporting Nick Reiner was, quote, not medically cleared to appear in court today, which he was supposed to do. His lawyer, Alan Jackson, that's the guy who represented Karen Reed and got an acquittal for her. He's got a much tougher battle on this one, right? As saying, quote, he is not medically cleared to be transported to the court. That's an obvious reference to his mental health. Nick, 32, did not appear before a judge on Tuesday, the first time he was scheduled to appear since the bodies of Rob and Michelle were discovered. Tuesday's hearing was postponed for another date. Now there's reporting about what happened at his hotel room, how those who checked him in said they didn't see bleach. So if Romy Reiner is actually going to take the stand and repeat that her mother told her as she lay down that it was Romy's brother, Nick. Oh my God. Yeah. He's toast. And what a tragedy all around. Thoughts on these latest developments, guys?
Totally. Horrific tragedy, obviously. And another good reminder that nobody is immune to the terrors.
24 hours, I've seen a lot of conspiracies partaking through what is going on. I saw people reacting, struggling to call out Trump for what he sent out on social media. Trump did not even stop there. A reporter asked him about this man. Trump did not mimic with his word. He said the same thing. Now people want Trump to pretend like I'm very okay with him. Trump doesn't work that way.
It's tragic. And for Donald Trump to use the occasion, not to rise to the occasion, but to lower himself to a level that I can't even imagine and attack Rob Reiner and say his was caused by his criticism of Trump is disgusting and condemnable and unacceptable. And I am glad that both of you are saying that it was the wrong thing to do, because we cannot normalize this level of cruelty and stupidity by Donald Trump. You know, a lot of people are out there trying to portray Charlie Kirk as if he was spreading pixie dust around the country. A lot of people, to use the word of Governor Cox, found what he said inflammatory or worse. The Charlie Kirk memorial, he said he wasn't, he said he disagreed with forgiving
I will tell you this. The bar for Donald Trump is in hell, right?
What was it? Between the actual murder statement, 7 hours, 6 hours? I mean, not even a moment of breath and grace. But number two, as Anna referred to, the statement spreads misinformation. It suggests that the cause of the murder was something about politics or Rob Reiner's view of Donald Trump. That is dangerous. We see how quickly the tiniest little flicker can cause conspiracies and inaccurate information to take off. It's irresponsible of him to do that. And I'm actually
as well. I just given what we just lived through with Charlie. I mean, every conservative that I know is still very much processing this. And
I'm going to stop you there because I want to play some of the reaction to when Charlie
died. Lots of people were quick to celebrate the death, call him racist, attribute statements to him that he never made, et cetera, et cetera. And those of us on the right who knew Charlie and loved Charlie, you know, were quick to call that out and say, this is misinformation. This is a heinous way to treat someone who left behind a grieving widow and little children. So I don't square it. Because
to be fair, I do want to just
we're still processing that.
You know, sometimes when you do things, try to even remember what you did. This lady, Navarro, on The View, said something that triggered people about Charlie. That same day, she triggered people. You know, insinuating all kind of things. I believe you've seen the video. Now, they are here claiming, oh, this, that. Sometimes when I look at these people, I will say, why must you do this every single time? Okay, if you take a look at what Michelle said here, that was very normal. But the internet is taking this to another level. People are saying there is something suspicious. Why is it that it was only the night they were supposed to visit him? Why? They are questioning this. Then I begin to wonder, like, maybe it's a coincidence or what exactly? I don't know.
Democracy at a time when so many in the media industry, so many with a platform are afraid to speak. He put his money and his mouth where his heart was. And for Trump to have put that out today, I'm going to say it. You know, damn it, there's an American family grieving.
Yeah.
This is a tragedy, not just for the family, but for all who knew and loved him. And for the President of the United States to make this about him and a way to attack Rob Reiner because he exercised his American right.
I believe you've seen. I posted this similar video a few hours ago, but due to something, I had to re-edit the video. This is December, the end of the year. News is very slow. If you see us covering things like this, it's just because I need to continue to inform you on what is going on. In a normal day, you will not see me paying attention to this. Yeah, we have important things to cover. But since news is slow, we will continue to do our best to put out truthful information so you can see what is going on. I want to appreciate everyone supporting me, sharing out the videos. God bless you abundantly. Never stop. I see a lot of people unsubscribing, especially because of some videos I put out here recently. Please, we can disagree to agree on certain topics, right? I believe the video that caused you to subscribe to this channel because we agree on that video. I might say some things that are not okay, so please bear with me.
You and your husband were friends with Rob and Michelle Reiner, and
involved with the collusion. Look, either person can sit at either place. Thank you for coming.
We don't know, but
and I unfortunately